Right, guys, I'm hoping you're hearing me okay and back all good and dusted. Well, to be honest, I had the weirdest thing ever just happened to me, and that was the fact that the broadcaster just completely black screened on me. I'm sat here with my partner who's looking at the screen, and she couldn't kind of work out what was happening either. The computer just literally started black screening, and then it comes up with an MVEC error out of OBS. That's wonderful, but we are back at it hopefully as well. Not quite sure if you can hear me in Discord because it won't connect to one of the rooms. So at the moment it's all a little bit up in the air, but we are trying to come back, and it just gets worse. So the broadcast literally just unfortunately cannot do a lot at the moment because it's just not going right. So yeah, we are trying to get it all sorted out, but you know, it's not the most easiest when something just completely goes wrong, yeah, can't really do a lot about it there. But there you go. Let's get back to the race, and we haven't got long left. We've got about 14 minutes remaining here tonight. So in the Platinum Racing Endurance Championship, so 4 hours to go, and you know, 4 hours, 14 minutes to go, so. All right. I'm just going to try and join the room again. No, it's not allowing me to connect. Can I connect to that one? No. Can we see the full GT3 leaderboard? I can have a go, mate. Obviously, be aware that obviously this is not my SDK file. This is one that is a complete and utter default SDK. So just bear with me. It's not set up how I would normally have my SDK files set up. So just bear with. No, I can give you a rundown of who's who, though, if that's helpful. You've got Kwiatkowski in first, Jean-Manuel Frias Gamers in second, Benny Moser in third, Carlos Barbosa in fourth, Stephen Bird in fifth, Marco Zila in sixth, Niels Kors in seventh, David Plasman in eighth, Manuel Bubbers in ninth place there currently at the moment. So Y.E. De Brouwer in 10th, Dave Ramos in 11th, Marcos Ramos in 12th, Alex Richardson in 13th, Norbert Windholmes in 14th, Fernando Alcalia Senior in 15th, and Tiggs Merckx in 16th place currently at the moment. So there we go, that rounds out the rough tables for you. As I say, apologies about this. No, it's just not going to play ball. Right, 3 minutes 59 on the clock here tonight. So just bear with. We're going to try and sort our connection issue out, and I'll be straight back very shortly. Right, hopefully we are back. Just sorry about that. I'm just trying to sort out some issues for some reason after having a big old crash on my computer. So Right, there we go. Back in voice in Discord as well. So if you want to come and jump in again, I do, as I say, let's get going anyway. Forget that. 10 minutes remaining, and we've currently got Hugo Prolo in first, Richard Dutton in second, Richard Jepp in first from third for DCW. Down here is Stephen Bird from Platinum Racing Team Orange, chasing down Carlos Barbosa from Tempest Sim Sport to 104. So there you go. Tempest Sim Sport there is currently in. Well, he's going to be sixth, fourth overall, being chased down by Platinum Racing Team Orange in the likes of Stephen Bird. As you can see it on your screen now, as these guys go racing up the hill from turn 1 into turn 3. The thing is that they've only got 9 minutes remaining, and we've got lap times of about, from the GT3s, about 1:17. So they're going to have a few laps. Swap over. Well done. I think that was actually their sister company in the LMP2 as well, moving through. So 33 seconds in front to DCW, 11 seconds behind to Kevin Hoolmans. Stephen Bird from Platinum Racing here, and Carlos Barbosa, Tempest Sim Sport. 2 BMWs, 2 locked in a battle as they're heading down the long straightaway. I think the interesting thing will be is how these guys are managing to cope with it. Because look at the marbles on the track as well. Platinum Racing Team Orange are through at the moment, but Tempest are trying to come round. So these guys go racing up round turn 3, the right-hander. Got to be careful on the exit of that curb, because the last thing you want to be doing is taking too much of it and then you're spinning yourself round. Racing down through the S's of 4, and then we've got a tricky left-hander of 5. Watching over that outside exit curve, because you don't want to take too much of it and accelerate on there, because otherwise you are going to be spinning around there as you're coming down into 6 and 7. Double right-hander. There's 1. There's 2. That's a slow right-hander, and then we've got that big long straightaway of 8, 9 and 10 going down into the chicane of 11A and 11B. So be aware on that one. But as I say, guys, as well, I hope everybody as well, don't forget to give the video a big old thumbs up, subscribe and hit the bells for notifications. I feel like I've been saying this religiously. We have just reached over 100 subscribers, got 103 now. So there we go. Let's see how this one battle carries on. We've got battle for third in Klaus from Bird and Barbosa. And currently Bird is taking it away from Barbosa. Marco Zilla, David Plasman as well. There you go, Marco Zilla currently he's battling in class 6th overall, trying to chase down Benny Mossa for 5th. Dennis Choi, 505, has had to go in. They've had to go in. Dennis Choi has had to go in. So that allows Richard Jepp is now from DCW in 2nd place, which is the one thing they said about that they didn't want to do is splash and dash. So DCW is now in 2nd place because they've had to. Dennis Choi from 505 Endurance have had to go into the pits for the last 5 minutes, and they're sticking in a bucket load of fuel. We've been in the pits for almost 50 seconds now as well, and that's quite a lot of fuel going in already. So, you know, they've stuck in quite a lot. So there we go. So DCW now in 2nd place. So, yeah. So DCW now in 2nd. Dennis Choi is jumping around the order. I'm going to give him a minute to settle and see where he comes out. It says he's in 3rd place. 505 Endurance in 3rd place. They're 20 seconds behind. But we're just going to give it a minute to settle it all down and see how that comes out. Oliver Corner and Albert Priam are having this tiny little battle from DLR Rotary Industry Orange. going down through the hill, through the S's of 4. And then they're going in left into, oh, don't take too much. And that's the BMW there, Platinum Racing Team, PRT. Currently driven by the Mercs. Right. Oliver Corner is Bazinga Motorsport has just made that way past Albert Priam for DLR Rotary. Locked up though, that's going to allow Priam to come around the outside again. We've got GT cars in the way as well at the same time. Use the GT car, he has done, and we've got others involved in this as well. There's a few front runners of the LMP2s coming through. Car number 46 as well is coming through the order. That is Michael Vesta from 046 Racing. He's trying to come through the order, but Bazinga Racing has just now opened up a clear-out gap and just cleared off a little bit down at the road. Josele Otero has just crashed as well from Octopus Team Racing Black. That's coming down into chicane. Oh, the marbles are strong on the outside, and around he goes. So Octopus Racing there, unfortunately, has gone round. So, yeah. Priam has now opened up a big old gap, but coming Hugo Prez there. We're going to be near enough with about 3 minutes remaining. It's 2 minutes remaining. It's going to be this one and one more, I believe, before we go into this one, and then they'll go to the last lap. So that will be the final lap of the race. So Albert Priam from Loose Screw Racing currently absolutely flying. From the DCW guys who are in second place. So Priam coming round into turn 5. He's literally just got to take it easy for a couple of laps, I think, because there's no need for it to have any problems. As he goes past chicane Online Racing Red. So, and Johannes Truppe in the pits as well. They're on their way out. 5:05. We're in the pits for 1:22 on the clock. 1 minute 22. So 5:05 there. We're in for a minute 22. That took that gap away that they had over DCW, and now, unfortunately for them, they've lost second place. So the guys at DCW are going to be absolutely ecstatic, I'm sure, and will inform me as well. So well done to them. But PGZ are still winning the pros classes at the moment. And then where is Platinum Team Racing Finmerks? Norbert Windows is still out in front in the AM class currently at the moment. So Norbert is still out in front in the class for Austrian Sim Races Yellow. Finmerks behind him, 46 seconds. So he's got a long old way to go to try and catch up. But this is Hugo Prolo for Loose Screw Racing. And they are going to be coming across the line to be taking the final lap of the race in not a very long time as well. So there we go. And yes, so there's somebody's just put in the Discord. It looks like it's been a fun day for streaming. Yes, well, codec crashes and everything else. Can't do a lot about that one. So there we go. But we are back. Hopefully been able to catch the end of the race. João Cardoso has had a off as well, but we just want to make sure that Prolo does take the white flag. I'm sure he will. There we go, white flag by Barney, the flag bearer, waving frantically as we see João Cardoso went off track, and then he had an incident. So let's have a look and see what he's done. Into turn 3, no stopping that. And there we go. But Albert Prolo is currently out in front for Loose Screw Racing. He's going to be taking the overall, I think. Dave Ramos, Octopus Racing Team here, is currently 12th. So, yeah, Hugo Prolo coming down into turn 6. Loose Screw Racing is going to be first. I think Richard Jep from DCW has pretty much got... They're in the pits. We won't have to do that fateful splash and dash, and DCW are in. Oh no, the guys at 505 are going to get that place back. You need to literally get that car stopped. 505 are going down and start finish straight now. DCW coming out. There's 505. DCW coming up the hill. They're still out in front of 505, but literally by the skin of their teeth. That is not 26 seconds, I know. Oh, is that it? No, that can't be it. Yeah, 505 have finished, but I think Hugo there has come across the line. He's taken the victory in the overall. PGZ Jakub Krakowski has not finished yet. He's going to come and take the victory in the overall pros. That was a bit of a weird ending. Because if 505 have finished, Loose Screw Racing has finished. And Jep got out in front of them, so therefore he wouldn't have finished. He would have had to go around again, but because they were lapped again, that would have given them... Gotcha, I think. So Jakub Krakowski is going to be looking at coming across the line. He is going to be your victor in the pro class. Did Norbert Windholm? He did. So the guys down in Austrian Sim Racers yellow. Are going to be taking the AM class. And guys from PGZ Motorsport are going to be taking the pro class win for the GT3. So yeah, some good racing there. Obviously, it only caught the last couple of hours of it. So very impressive for them at the moment. All right. So let's see now as these come into the final bit. Race is all done and dusted here in Road Atlanta. And I can give you a brief, hopefully, if it all works. Because obviously this is not a general purpose-built overlay for this, but let's have a look if we can show you up the standings. So in the LMP2s, we've got Loose Screw Racing in first, DCW in second, 505 Endurance in third, Platinum Racing Team LMP2 in fourth, DLR Rotary Industry in fifth, Digital Spirit Motorsports in, Digital Spirit DS Racing, sorry, in sixth, ATRS Esports 13 in seventh, DLR Rotary Industry in red in eighth, Livia Motorsports ninth, 046 Racing in 10th, TSR Racing in 11th, Tempest Sim Racing in 12th, Bazinga Motorsport in 13th, DLR Rotary Industry in 14th. Now down and into the pros, we got PGZ are in first place. They're Euromasters Esports in second, Platinum Racing Team Orange in third. So a good result from the Platinum Racing Team Orange there. Now, we're going to go down the order, so we're going to see that AVL Racetech is in fifth overall, Austrian Sim Racing sixth, Tempest Sim Racing seventh, Reader Racing 8th, Chicane Online Racing Red in 9th, Mad Sim Sport in 10th, Maniti Racing in 11th, Austrian Sim Racers Orange in 12th, Octopus Racing Team in 13th, No Limits Racing 14th, Astro Racing Cellular Modular in below that. And then this is where the AM start. Austrian Sim Racers Yellow, 29th overall, is actually the leader of your pros, was your victor of your pros. Platinum Racing Team Red is in second, with Crisp Racing in third, Trackside Esports Endurance in fourth, MV Skin Lab DS Racing, that's in a pro. Ocel Tech is also a pro, and Octopus Racing Team is AM, Chicane Online Racing Orange and AM, Trackside Endurance Esports Endurance and AM, and Sylvan Motorsports. We know what happened to them, guys. They had a big old incident. Right. Where do we start? Well, let's start with your victor of the PEC 4-hour endurance at Road Atlanta, Hugo Prolo from Loose Screw Racing. Hugo, how are you? Hugo.
Sorry, are you able to hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Sorry, I'm very well, thank you.
Good. Well, that was a nice little victory, wasn't it?
Well, it was very nice. It was like a comeback for our team because I mean, the last time that I raced with Ricardo was like 4 or 5 years ago. So it was this race was bringing all the memories that we had before, and I think at the end of the day we are very happy by achieving the victory.
Yeah, and you won by quite a mile as well. So in hindsight, it was a nice, comfortable drive for you, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, when I took the car, Ricardo managed to create a huge gap. So I was pretty much managing the fuel, trying to save, because I noticed that the last stint I would have to do like 34 to 35 laps. That's what I did. But I mean, the gap was huge by then. So I think those 3 last stints were probably the easiest that I've done the last few months.
Yeah, I bet. Well, that does move you up in the championship order, of course. Now, you know, what's your feelings as we're going to be heading on? Now we're going off to, where are we going? We're going off to Monza on the 22nd of October for 12 hours of Monza. How's that going to be, and how's that going to work out for you?
I think that, I mean, we have a good chance to fight for the victory. Of course, there are good competitors out there, but I think that the next few tracks that we have ahead of us in the championship are tracks that we are typically fast on those. So we are looking forward to the challenge, but I'm sure that a lot of teams are looking the same way as we are. So it will be fun for sure.
Well, there you go, Hugo. Congratulations on your victory today. And that's Hugo Prolo from Loose Screw Racing, your overall LMP2 winners this afternoon.
Well, see you later, guys. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Take care. Right, let's pull in. I want to go with Jakub Kwiatkowski. Did I say that correctly?
Yes.
Woo! Is the overall pro winner in the GT3 from PGZ Motorsport 119 in the Porsche. Jakub, how are you?
Very happy to win. I would like to thank Papster for good fuel calculation. Dividing everything was perfect strategy.
Well, there you go. And, you know, a victory, you go on to Monza next time. Well, what's going to be your strategy in Monza? You're just going to try and do the same thing again?
Yeah, we would like to win, so most likely Milan is not going to race, and we should be fine.
Okay. Okay, well, congratulations on your victory in the pro class of the GT3s there, Jakub.
Thank you.
All right, there we go. Let's bring in your overall victor on the GT3 AMS, and that's Norbert Windows. Norbert, how are you?
Hi, fine, thanks. I'm
sweating.
Oh, I'm totally done.
Totally done.
My hands are hurting. I will, for a few minutes, I gonna cry because we never thought that we gonna win this race.
What do you mean you never thought you were gonna win? Positive thinking, isn't it?
Yes, but the first race was horrible for us, and so I sat in the cockpit with much anger. So hopefully it's gone good.
Well, you won the overall AM championship. I would say that's pretty good, don't you think?
Yes.
You know what I mean? So well done to you. And we go on to Monza next time out. How do you feel about Monza?
Oh, Monza is one of my favorite tracks.
Yeah?
Yes. I can't wait to drive.
Oh, well, there you go. That should be absolutely incredible then, right?
Okay, thanks.
All right, take care, Norbert. Thank you.
Bye.
Right, let's bring in these guys from DCW, Richard Simnar and Richard Jepp. How are you both?
Yeah, right.
Sweaty, and my hands ache.
Sweaty and your hands ache.
Yeah.
Well, you.
No, it was stressful, bit exciting last little stint there. Commiserations to Ben and Dennis as well. I think they had a connection issue. They were in P2, sorry. Yeah, it's just a shame about that. But yeah, it's a tough race. But we done well.
Yeah, I just saw him go into the pits. I obviously don't know the necessary reason for that. But look, at the end of the day, you've taken second. Now, after doing some amazing quick maths, because you know me, I'm ever a brain calculator, I've got you on 46 points, which should put you second in the championship, 4 points behind DLR Rotary Industry White, I believe.
I think it puts us in the lead, actually. We came second at Spa and second here, and I think they came sixth today.
Yeah, but they had the point gain already over from the beginning.
Oh, okay.
Because obviously they were in first in the beginning, yeah?
It's only second round.
Yeah, you got there's a 7-point difference.
Oh, okay.
And the way the scoring works, as he tries to bring it up frantically, quickly in front of him at the same time, is, hold on. So you got, how many points did you get today? So we're on a 4 hours. It's a different point system. So you got 21.
Oh, okay. I didn't realise it was different point system.
Yeah,
okay.
different point system. So 21 for second. DLR got in sixth, got 15. So if you do, I think my maths does work out all right. But look, overall though, you've got to be happy with second place. Going on to Monza next time out, you know, that's always an interesting circuit in an endurance.
Yeah, just need to survive, I think.
Yeah,
Same as everyone.
Yeah, I think everybody's in the same boat.
Hopefully we can just buddy up with someone and get a bit of tie around. It's going to be a big fuel saving track with that. And keep out of trouble as usual. We only got 11x today, which is doing well for us, and you know us at DCW. That's some going for us.
The thing is, I've realised the reason why, though. Right, I figured it out. Okay. There's only one car in the race.
Yeah, we're all in the same car.
Yeah, you're all in the same car, so you can't cause each other any issues, and you can't get your X's from anybody else, can you?
Yeah, that's what it seems to be. We do sort of magnetise to each other. So, but yeah, happy with that.
Oh, okay.
Good position going into Monza, so yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Cheers, so well done, guys, and we'll see if we catch you next time out at Monza.
Cheers, mate.
Very much.
Cheers. Later. Right, so that was the DCW guys. Let's bring in Ben Dutton and Dennis Chu from 505 Endurance into the booth. How are you guys?
That could be better.
Well, yeah, we all go, you know, look, it is what it is. What did happen near the end anyway? Because it looked like you went into the pits. Now, for me, it looked like you ran out of fuel, but obviously I'm not in the car. So what happened?
Yeah, so basically my computer was kind of having micro status the whole race, and then 5 minutes ago it just completely died. Well, not with the PC, but the game did at least. And yeah, that was that. We had to tow back, and we lost our lap lead and ended up 20 seconds behind.
Well, if it's any consolation, there's two parts to this broadcast because my computer just completely black screened itself for no apparent reason apart from a codec issue out of OBS. So, you know, that's probably at about the same time that you guys ended up with your issue. So there we go. But overall, how was your race? Obviously, tell me about it because I weren't here for the first few hours. So how was your race?
Yeah, honestly, it was much better than Spa. We put in a lot more effective practice, and it really paid off today. We had a pretty clean race, bar a few mistakes, but otherwise, it was a pretty good race. Yeah.
Well, that's always good. We're going into Monza next time. Now, everybody's saying the same thing currently at the moment. Just trying to survive. Is that going to be the right thing in Monza?
Yeah, 12-hour race, and especially for us here in Australia, it'll be 9 p.m. to 9 a.m. So it'll be a bit tough, but we just work through it.
Go through it.
Yeah, that's all you can pretty much do, isn't it, really? That's all you can do. So, guys, well done on, you know, getting your third place, though. Just a little bit unfortunate about how it happened, you know, and hopefully next time out in Monza it'll be a little bit better for you.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully.
All right, guys.
Thank you, yeah.
No worries at all, and hopefully we might see you next time out in Monza, but congratulations again.
Thank you.
Perfect, cheers.
Right, that was Ben and Dennis there. Now let's bring in Miles Owens. Miles, how are you?
Hi guys, you all right? I'm good, thanks.
Yeah, bear with me, mate. Let me just turn you up a little bit quiet. So Miles is from Platinum Racing Team Red. You're in the GT3s, aren't you? With
Correct.
John
And the,
Savista, Diggs, and Ivan. You know, second overall, is that about right? That's where I got you, I think.
Yes, we came second. I mean, we qualified like second from last in our class, and yeah, I got a great start. And then first pit stops, I didn't change tires, and we gained massively. We went from sixth in class to third in class, and then as I pitted, we was winning. And then Brem got on the car, and he was doing brilliant. We got a nice little gap, and then unfortunately he got a stop and go. So then we lost our buffer. We lost our 40-second because we didn't change tires, and then yeah, we dropped to fifth, and then we managed to get back to second. So I'm definitely happy with that, and I'm yeah.
No, well, that can't be a bad one overall. Now, look, next time out. Now, we're going on to Monza, not a most traditional endurance track where people survive due to some fast straights, slow chicanes. What's the plan for you guys? Because that's going to be a tough one.
What's the plan? I mean, it's too early to judge at the minute. We haven't even started doing the setup yet. But
no, but you know Monza, Miles. Come on, Miles. Give me an open opinion in endurance in Monza. You know how difficult that's going to be.
I'm guessing the best thing to do is just to keep on your line and let the fast guys go past you. I mean, that's your only option you've got, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then if they make the dive, you let them have the apex.
Well, yeah, hopefully, and they won't go into you. But Miles, look, we've got Martin Hobson waiting in the booth as well. So I'm going to let you go. Miles, congratulations on your team's second place there from Platinum Racing Team Red. And we'll see you next time out in Monza.
Thank you, and thank you for the stream.
No worries, buddy.
See you later. Bye.
See you later. All right, so now we've got Martin Hobson in the booth from Martin from Platinum Racing Team Orange. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you very much. How are you?
I'm all right, mate. Not too bad at all. You know, best you can be when you get a phone call that says, can you help me out because the stream's broken. Nothing prepared, nothing ready, and it all looks a bit shady, but we'll get there, you know.
Yeah, you've done amazing, mate. Thank you for everything.
That's all right, buddy. How was your race today, mate? Because obviously I missed most of the first few hours, so tell us about it.
Well, it was a great race, absolutely amazing race, to be honest. We got P3 podium on with pros, and we kind of didn't expect it. We kind of expected like P5, but the strategy, well, worked out amazing. Stephen Bird, my teammate, ended up working out a strategy, and we ended up driving flat out all the way through. So first hour, first 56 minutes, we drove flat out, pitted, changed the tyres, and then did 1 hour 40 minutes and each until the end, and it worked out bang on, absolutely amazing. So yeah.
Well, there you go. I can't moan. You know, you got a third place, so you got to be happy with that one. Now, you know, Monza, different entity again, isn't it, from this track?
Yes. And lucky for me, I'm not racing. I won't be here. I'm on holiday. So I'll probably end up being in the steward room on Discord, but I won't have my PC or nothing, so I'm going to have to try and sort something out so I can steward it, because I know it's a 12-hour race.
12 hours Monza.
12 hours.
Yeah, and you're going to leave two people in the car with Stephen Bird and Chris Simmons.
Yep.
Okay.
Them two are going to end up driving it, and I have all the faith in them. They're great drivers. And it's like, I know they're going to bring it home safe, and they're going to get some decent points.
Absolutely.
I know Stephen Bird will work out a great strategy yet again. So yeah.
Yeah, hopefully it will be as well. But mine, overall, congratulations on your third place, buddy. And well, enjoy your holiday, and we'll catch you in the next one when you return.
Okie dokies, buddy.
Thanks
you very much.
Take care.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye. Well, there you go. That was Platinum Racing Team Orange in the booth there as well, guys. So that rounds out today's broadcast. Much love for everybody for jumping in. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to give the video a big old thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on the bells for notifications. But all that's left for me to say now, guys, as always, take care. Have a great week. And you never know, we might see you on the track sometime. Goodbye.